You versed Noizeee recently 4 months ago. He's easy. Alright, let's get underway with this one. The best of 5 between Noizeee and Plitz. Tantine, thank you for the follow, my man. Welcome to the squad. Appreciate you being here. Anyone else who's new, feel free to drop a follow as well. And everyone, make him feel welcome, of course. But here we go. Plitz versus Cuxia 97 Fanboy, aka Noizeee, in a best of 5 for the Oceanic 1v1 leaderboards. The auto cam on the kickoff, showing that Noizeee has won this kickoff with his beautiful black OEMs. He's going for a little bit of an error on that shot. It's a good save from Plitz. Plitz choosing to use the dominance in this 1v1s. Normally uses the Octane, so interesting choice for him, but beautiful delayed flick coming out there. Sadly, couldn't put it on target. Cuxia Fanboy doesn't even use the Batmobile. Not good enough. And a poor dribble coming out from Noizeee there. Sadly, just hitting it soft, and Plitz may potentially be able to capitalise, but turns in front of Noizeee and gets T-boned. Noizeee been given a lot of space now. This is where he's most dangerous. Noizeee, though, hasn't got on his roof. A good challenge from Plitz. He knew that he didn't have control of that one. And Plitz should be able to put this one in time, but a beautiful turn from Noizeee just as he lands. Lovely shot. Plitz playing the shadow style of defense. Best way to defend against someone who likes to carry the ball on the roof. But Noizeee just sneaking it past him. And that will be the first goal of this game. Going to Noizeee. Beautiful cut in off the wall. Just sneaks it past him. Plitz wanted that boost. Got a little bit too greedy. And that will be the first goal in this game. Going to Noizeee in 53 seconds. So it took us a little bit to get off the start versus last game when we saw Mads and Jules play. They had 4 goals scored in the first 31 seconds. Nice save coming out from Noizeee. It was a good shot from Plitz. And Plitz going to dribble this one in. It's a nice pop for him. Baits out the defense of Noizeee. Noizeee just getting his double jump onto that one. And Noizeee apparently making Squishy Muffin's top 5 goals, which is pretty awesome. Some content for my commentating. What do you mean, Shady? And a beautiful shot coming out from Plitz there. You see, he just pops it off the wall, sends it off the corner. Noizeee getting caught on the wall there. Sadly misses his backflip. And Plitz able to send that one in the top right-hand corner of the net. Beautiful parallax with those, what looks like purple chakrams. Putting them to good use. He has a very strong kickoff, but Noizeee has managed to beat it here. Could have gone for the redirect on that one. There was time to get there, but instead chooses to go for boost. Plitz choosing to back out of that one. Smart choice, because Noizeee was going to get to that ball first. And Plitz not getting the best of touches onto that one. Noizeee should be able to put this in. But Plitz getting a nice save. The shot wasn't hard enough. And a good carry here from Plitz. He will cut this one in late. Sadly cutting it too late. And Noizeee caught in a very bad spot here. Needs a challenge. It's an easy flick over the top from Plitz. My commentary has no content. That's so BM. Thank you so much, Shady. Much appreciated. Plitz getting a nice flick onto it. Those purple chakrams make me remember the ones I gave you. I can give them back if you want, Tresky. I've got Paragon certified ones now. And Noizeee's been given a lot of space here. It's a good shot over the top of Plitz. Lovely air dribble. Delayed front flip onto that one. You can see here, he pops it up. Waits for the half volley bounce. Pops it up and then just gets a nice little front flip onto it before Plitz can get to it. Sadly, Plitz didn't front flip. In fact, he side flipped and wasn't able to get the save. 2-2 is the score. This play is very evenly matched. We'll watch Plitz here, who has -7 camera angle, which is quite high. But Noizeee with a nice kickoff will get a kickoff goal. Plitz sadly bouncing to the side of that one. Give him to you later if you want, Tresky. Noizeee PC kickoffs are greater than PS4 kickoffs. I think we could all agree there. Noizeee has a very strange style of kickoff. He drives to the middle boost instead of going on an angle, so he takes a little bit of a slower route. But a nice save from Plitz. It's not going to be enough though, and Noizeee will punish. Plitz had the time to catch it. It's the only problem with the dominance is when you go to catch the ball, you can't really catch it and drag it around. You have to sort of either hit it or really catch it precisely on the corner of your car, and there he chose to hit it and wasn't able to make it work, and so easy goal coming out for Cux there. Nice kickoff from Plitz this time. We'll be able to put this one on target. It's missed. Plitz stealing the boost. Noizeee doesn't have much. And Plitz will regain ball control. He's got the boost as well. Good challenge coming out from Noizeee. And Plitz getting that one over the top of him now. Put Noizeee in a very awkward situation. Plitz getting the dunk on him. Sadly, the ball's gone too far across the net. And Plitz will be looking to backflip that one. Noizeee now has been given some space, and he puts it to good use. His front flips over there. He'll wait to see whether this one goes up, and it does. Reads it well, but Plitz, very strong aerial player. I watched part of the RLCS, and then I fell asleep at like 6:30 in the morning. Noizee's easy way putting a cap. It's cap of pride, man. Good goal coming out from Plitz. Sadly, Noizeee missed it. A beautiful fake coming out from Plitz there. Well done to him. Nice shot. Very smart play, knowing that Noizeee had already front flipped, so all he had to do was stop. And that will be 3-4. Plitz closing the gap now on this one. Plitz getting it over the top of Noizeee. He's got a chance to score it, but doesn't decide to catch it. Plitz choosing to flick it a lot of the times, but he could catch it and dribble it in, and that's definitely an advantage of the Octane. And doing bounce dribbles as well is a lot easier in the Octane, and that's something that Plitz has said himself, but I'm not sure why he's using the Dominus, maybe trying to mix it up. He's very good at those delayed flicks with the Dominus, and again we're seeing that nice touch coming out from him. Good shot come out from Noizeee. It's high, it's baited the defense from Plitz. Plitz doesn't have a lot of boost, he's setting off the crossbar. Noizeee potentially will be able to send this one in, but no. And Plitz getting out of danger there on that one. I keep going to call him Cucks here because I read his name tag, but it is Noizeee. Sadly, missing the shot there. Plitz will get back in time, he's able to get the clear. Plitz now has under a minute to get one goal to at least take this one to overtime, but knowing Plitz, he'll be looking to finish one out. He won't want to go to overtime here. Sadly, Plitz didn't catch that one. Good fake from him, and good dunk coming out from Noizeee now. Good shot coming out from Noizeee, punishing that one. 5-3 is the score now. And Noizeee, you would have to think, should be able to hold on to this game. This boosted Nile is gross. Boosted Nile is very strong tactic in 1v1s. You wake up all confused with the stream still going. I don't even know who won, to be honest. Sadly. And Plitz should challenge this one. Decides not to. 30 seconds left. Noizeee will take this time. Plitz winning the 50-50, but it's going to go in Noizee's favour. Plitz won't be able to score from there. And with 20 seconds left, it's going to be very tough now for Plitz to get 2 goals. I know. Sorry. I haven't been on anything. I've been playing Overwatch all day. And a nice shot coming out from Plitz, but it's wide. He's chance to potentially come back and then get a kickoff goal. And that will be the first game going to Noizeee. A very long one, in fact. And you saw Amp on PS4. I did not know Amp owned a PS4. There we go. Second game now between Noizeee and Plitz. Noizeee, of course, being represented by Cuxiat97 Fanboy. Noizeee trying to get a pass in. Plitz driving underneath him. Should have got that boost steal, but it looks like Noizeee actually got it. Noizeee getting a nice aerial block there on that one. Noizeee is stuck in a awkward situation. He made the smart choice, tried to pop it down in front of Plitz and then quickly cut it around, but Plitz read it very well. It's a nice touchdown from Noizeee. He's doing very well at keeping this ball control. It's a nice front flip over the front. Plitz will be able to get onto that one though. Plitz using his reverse camera well to see where Noizeee was behind him. Plitz couldn't see where Noizeee was for a little bit there. He's got this nice delayed flick and the punt out the way. Sensational goal coming out from Plitz there. You can see he pops this one up once, goes for the diagonal front flip, gets it over him. Beautiful shot. Good kickoff from Plitz. He does sort of goes even, but because of the side that Plitz flipped, he was able to get to that side quicker and get to the ball. And a good shot from Noizeee. Plitz should be able to save this one. Very strong in the air, and he will get onto that one. Not sure how much boost Plitz has. But he's going to go for this wiggle face. Nice touch. Sadly, it's not on target. And Noizeee will escape danger there on that one. Plitz is going to attack nice and early. And we might have Bailey and Sam Watts playing after this, but apparently Bailey's been lagging, so we'll see how we go. We'll suss it out after this game. Nice clear coming out for Plitz there. Sending that one long down the field, but it works out as a pass to Noizeee, but he did well to clear it out of his end. Noizeee still keeping this ball control. Plitz, I don't think we'd have a lot of boost. We'll steal this one. Half volley opportunity for Noizeee. Isn't able to make it work, and Plitz will be on the attack now. Nice front flip there from him. And Noizeee has found the post. He won't get onto this one. And the post not working in Plitz's favour at all. Oh my god, he says in chat for both of them. And Plitz being given space now. Using his ball cam back and forth to see where Noizeee was behind the ball. Trying to wiggle fake there, was hoping that Noizeee would jump over the top because Plitz, of course, has been flicking it every time. So, good adaptation coming out from Plitz here. And Noizeee now working around the wall. Plitz will get that one easily. And Plitz has been given a little bit of space. Sadly put that one off the front of his car. And a good clear coming out from Noizeee there. Sort of a little bit of a stalemate at the minute. No player really looking like they're going to score a goal. Noizeee putting in a good shot, but a nice clear from Plitz there. But no player so far really looking like they're... past my bedtime again. Even though it's only 10 o'clock. But yeah, not really looking like they're going to do too much damage. Poor flick coming out there from Plitz. Even though it was a solid flick, he just passed it straight back to Noizeee. It wasn't on target. It wasn't really going to bait out the defense of Noizeee. A drift from Plitz, trying to make that one work. He's been forced into his defensive end. Noizeee attacking early. Gets bumped by Plitz. Plitz in a bad situation here, but a nice flick to get that one out. Using his delayed flicks, unlike we saw Mads doing, where Mads was trying to flick really early and wasn't getting those high flicks. Plitz might be out of this one if Noizeee can get this one around in time. Plitz trying to get back, but a beautiful shot coming out from Noizeee there. Scuba triggered. Good shot coming out from Noizeee. Just touched it soft enough so he knew that he could flip that one in. Turns ball cam off to make sure he can sneak that one in. That will be one apiece. Noizeee closing the very small gap on Plitz here. Of course, been a very low scoring match. Unlike the matches we've seen previously. Mads taking out Jules 9-1 at one stage. 9-2, sorry. Plitz waiting on that boost. Very ambitious of him. And Noizeee beating him there. Needs that boost. Noizeee doesn't have a lot of boost here. Plitz now does have ball control. So easy to scoop it onto the nose with that dominance. He just has to wait for Noizeee to pop, and he goes to hit him out the way, but sadly can't connect. Really good at mixing it up is Plitz here. He's doing a lot of range of shots, trying to work out Noizeee, work out what works best to get a goal past him. That's a poor shot from Plitz, but it will make Noizeee jump there. And he will be forced to retreat back now. Noizeee being given a lot of space here, catches it perfectly on his car. He's going for the fakes as well. A beautiful front flip, diagonal front flip to pop that one over the top. See, he just air-rolled forward on this flick here, caught it under his car. Plitz couldn't attack, just air-rolled forward, did his second jump, and that has allowed it to flick nice and low and get it under that crossbar. Really well done. And Noizeee has scored 2 unanswered goals to Plitz now. 41 seconds left on the clock. Sexy, you're getting called scuba. Nah, I wouldn't do that. It's just Steve to me. And there we go. Noizeee is going to pick himself up another one. A misplay in the defense from Plitz. Watch this from his perspective. You can see he goes up to challenge. Noizeee actually getting the fake on him there. And beautiful work. And that will be 3-1. It's going to be very hard for Plitz to come back from this one. 30 seconds left, 2 goals. It's a nice pop coming out from Plitz, but he sadly didn't put it on target. He could have flicked that one diagonally right, and he would have been able to sneak that one in there. It's a good drift coming out from him. 14 seconds on the clock. Plitz has scored another one. And the potential for Plitz to come back is very strong here if he wins this kickoff. Zero RL, thank you for the follow, my man. Welcome to the squad. Pleasure to have you here, good sir. Over 0. It is a good kickoff from Plitz. He just needs to sink this one in and he'll take it to overtime. And he will. Still 9 seconds left though. We may not see an overtime. If Plitz can get another beautiful kickoff like that, really well done. Knew that Noizeee was well out of it because he flew way off the ball on that kickoff. And Plitz just able to punish there. And that will be 3 apiece now. Great comeback coming out from Plitz considering he was 2 goals down. And the kickoff going in favour of Noizeee. We could see a kickoff goal here. And we will. 5 seconds left. Oh my god, says Plitz in the chat. His favourite spam used to be Seek, but oh my god, spam coming out from Plitz. Sadly not able to get onto that one. And Noizeee is not getting lucky. He's just, it's just physics, mate. Hypothermia, thank you for the follow, my man. Welcome to the squad. You've joined at the perfect time as Noizeee is about to take out his second game. Plitz, though, wants to carry it, can't catch it. And there we go. The second game going to Noizeee. I forgot to screenshot the scoreboard on the first game, so that's a pain. But there we go. First game going to... Second game, sorry. Going to Noizeee. 4-3, just getting it on the last kickoff goal. So 3 goals in about 9 seconds then. Reverse sweep. Here we go, Plitz, I believe. Making that 2 for Noizeee. And third game now. Plitz wants the reverse sweep. He believes in it. But can he make it happen? Can he bring it to reality? Noizeee sees that Plitz is very slow to that kickoff and should be able to score here. I think he was being nice there because I think he knew that Plitz wasn't quite ready for some reason. So maybe Noizeee being nice on that one. And the Caxia fanboy, Noizeee, does have the ball. He's half flipped because he knew he messed up that shot. And oh my gosh, spam from Noizeee as well. And what a shot coming out from Plitz there. Has a very aerial based and flick style dribbles. Doesn't like to bounce it a lot in the Dominus, but he makes it work. And Plitz getting that one over the top. Should be able to sneak this one in. He's messed up the shot, but he will get the second touch on it. Reading it as perfect as Jules did in the first series that we watched here. Really well done by Plitz to get that one in. And in 38 seconds, he's got himself his first goal of the game. Plitz has a very strong kickoff. Even though every time I seem to say that, he seems to lose the kickoff. But he's going up for this one. It's a nice shot. It's off the crossbar. Noizeee is nowhere to be seen. Plitz should be able to finish this one, and he will. What's this from Noizee's perspective here? We see he goes to challenge. Misses the boost. Commits to the boost. Should have gone back to the net there. Starts screaming. Go buys a level. Ooh. I'll start screaming if Plitz does something crazy. But we've seen some nice goals from him, but nothing scream worthy as of yet. And Plitz just passing that one straight back to Noizeee. Pops it over the top of him. Noizeee has been given the space now. Plitz, not sure how much boost he has. He was looking for that quarter one, and Noizeee has stolen it. Should be a goal for Noizeee, but no, he sent that one high and wide to the left. And Plitz should be able to punish this one. No! Tried to slide it off the nose of his car and get that one in, and he would have beaten Noizeee too. Tomorrow this time. I would prefer it to be earlier because I want to do a drunk birthday stream. Because it's my birthday on Wednesday, so I'm going to do a very late stream. Get absolutely hammered and do some things. Plitz saying I'm so bad in the Twitch chat. So Well Playing does have the Twitch chat up as well. Mountain agreeing with it as well. Plitz missing a very easy goal, and then Noizeee is able to get that one. So 2-1 is the score. Plitz able to work this kickoff well. Noizeee not being given a lot of space by Plitz here. And Plitz trying to sneak that one in, and he will. Beautiful shot there. Takes off ball cam, so he's able to see the perfect angle to be able to hit this, and something you will see some of the top players do. You can see here, just takes off ball cam, is able to see that angle and sneaks that one in. It'll be 3-1 now. Plitz really wants this reverse sweep. And it would be amazing to see this go to a best of 5. A beautiful shot now coming out from Noizeee, but Plitz, easy save for him. Wasn't the hardest of shots to save. Shot was on target though. Nice shot in the bottom right hand corner of the net. Noizeee probably used to playing against a lot of ground-based players, so Wednesday I'll be out for dinner for my birthday, Mad, so we can do it during the day if you want, but I'm sure we'll work it out. We'll talk about it after the stream. We can work something out. Plitz trying to make excuses. Plitz, though, conceding an easy goal there. Watch this from Noizeee's perspective. Just winning the kickoff so nice. Easy redirect for him. Plitz choosing to go back for the boost, not respecting the shot coming out from Noizeee, and should have gone straight down the centre. Would have been able to save it. The ball was on the ground. And hello, Zero. Welcome, my man. Anyone who's new here, by the way, feel free to drop a follow. Be greatly appreciated. We'll be streaming the Oceania 1v1 leaderboards as much as we can here on the stream. And of course, this is my personal stream, so we'll be doing some personal games and things like that as well. Didn't realise how short I am. That's because you're 6 foot tall, Mountain. Plitz being patient, knew that Plitz had to hit. Sorry, Noizeee being patient there, knew that Plitz had to hit it. Noizeee's been given the time and the space, and he'll make it work. 4-3 now. Noizeee doesn't want Plitz to get this reverse sweep. 2:26 on the clock, just under halfway. I'm actually 12. Yes, Sexy Steve got it right. Yeah, man, it's definitely had me on Steam. My link is in that document. And Noizeee winning that 50-50 go for the fake on Plitz. Plitz, though, playing it very smart here. And Plitz should be able to punish this one. Noizeee looks like he's going to get back in time, though. Couldn't get a very hard hit on that one. Nice shot from Plitz. Sneaks that one on the inside post. Noizeee actually pinched that one on the post, but couldn't quite save it. If that had a pinch, it could have potentially gone into his own net. Very close, and sadly the ball just rolling in. Bit unfortunate there for Noizeee. Good shot from Plitz, though, seeing the near post. Could have gone for the far post, but Noizeee was facing that way, of course, so Plitz making it as hard as possible for Noizeee to save. And a good dribble from Plitz. He had the chance to pop it. He should have cut and popped that one. Had the perfect opportunity. He would have caught out Noizeee. Instead, he's decided to go for a flip, which he's done too fast and hasn't got a nice flick onto it. Noizeee, though, putting some offensive pressure on now. Plitz is going out the wall on this one. Just bought himself some space right there, just being dangerous on the wall. Knows that Noizeee has to go back. Nice pop off the crossbar for Plitz. Not quite on the right angle, though, to score it. Noizeee just being patient. He's not letting Plitz get too far away from him. It's a good clear out coming out from him. He didn't quite get up on the wall right the first time. I'm 12. I am turning 19 this Wednesday, in fact. What a shot coming out for Noizeee here. You can see the drift just coming out from Plitz there. Plitz nearly makes it back, but a nice upside down aerial for Noizeee to finish that one off. Noizeee closing the gap once again, a minute 13. He wants to take this out in 3. And the kickoff going in favour of Noizeee just. The fight for the boost is on. Plitz giving out first. Maybe not the smartest decision. Gives Noizeee a lot of space with the ball and the boost. Days welcome. It's a good shot there from Noizeee, but Plitz not able to make it work. A nice bump again from Noizeee. He's looking for the demo, but Plitz will come out of this one on top. Gets ball control. Sadly for Plitz, he's rolled it off his car. Nice little flick there. I don't know if Plitz is going to be able to get it out in time. He will. Nice pop. Beautiful work there. Great ball control from Plitz. What a shot. Just keeps going back and forth across the net. Couldn't quite make it work off the first touch, so just keeps beating Noizeee until eventually the ball rolls slow enough that he can come around it and send that one to the bottom of the net. Really well done. 6-4, 40 seconds, 2 goals. Tracy, I'm a 40-year-old stuck in an 18-year-old's body. Get it right. Noizeee again being given a lot of space here, but good challenge from Plitz. He backflips for a quicker recovery time. Plitz passes it to Noizeee. Noizeee will punish. 23 seconds left on the clock. And Noizeee just needs one goal. Beautiful shot coming out there. Good challenge from Noizeee as well. Plitz just setting it up perfectly for him. And Noizeee winning this one. Should be able to get a goal from this. And there we go. He's tied it up still with 18 seconds left. Yeah, I know. You should be talking about these players in here. Come on. Good kickoff coming out from Noizeee there. 6 apiece. If Noizeee can win this kickoff, it'll put Plitz in a very awkward situation. The kickoff just going in Plitz's favour, but he will get the boost steal. Noizeee will put the shot on though. It's a good shot, and Noizeee has got 3 unanswered goals. He's come back. Can I beam you my secret life? That's a bit weird. Plitz choosing boost over ball. Didn't have... Ball came off. Didn't use his reverse camera. And didn't see that Noizeee didn't choose to go for boost. Instead went for the ball. And smart choice from Noizeee. Plitz going for a different style of kick left. Went a little bit wider. Trying to pinch it past Noizeee. This could cost him the game here. Or at least take it to overtime. Plitz needs to catch this one right. He's flicked it in time with 1 second on the clock. All Noizeee had to do was stay on the ground. He's made the risky play. And there we go. Why did I do that, A? Says Noizeee. A lot of A's in this in-game chat. 1 second now on the clock. We could see a kick-off goal if we get it right. And the ball will hit the ground. We're going to overtime in game number 3. When I buy age-restricted items. That is the weirdest way I've ever had anyone explain it. But no, I just hand it over straight away. Good defense coming out from Noizeee. If he had a flick that, he probably could have beaten Plitz, but tries to go for a little bit of mind games, mixing up his playstyle. It's a good air dribble coming out from Noizeee, but it's not going to work in his favour. Plitz has the boost. Should be able to get this one in the net, and here we go. Plitz wants the reverse sweep. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Plitz picking up this game. That will make it 1-2 in Plitz's favour. In Noizee's favour, sorry. Really well done by Noizeee there. By Plitz. God, I'm getting these names mixed up. What a beautiful celebration from Plitz. Sorry, just taking screenshots of the leaderboards, of the scoreboard, so I don't have to keep going back through them every time. Because last time I spent about 2 hours going through all the replays, getting all the scores, getting all the statistics, everything like that, so the players can see how many goals they scored. Noizeee has played the most games in this leaderboard so far. He's played 2, lost 2, so still isn't up as high as what Express and Dreamy are, both getting 3-0s in the previous series. And Noizeee winning that one. And a nice shot coming out for Noizeee there. I've accidentally hit a couple of buttons here. Hold on. There we go. Noizeee being given a bit of space here. It's a nice air dribble. Plitz should be able to get onto that one, and he will. Plitz should get the open goal here. Noizee's choking. You unfollowed me? Can't get my secret life. I wanted to scroll up and see what he said, but easy goal coming out for Plitz there. Noizeee just freestyling away. Knew that he couldn't get onto that one, and Noizeee making himself watch the own replay. You're out? I'm sorry, Zero. Strong kickoff from Plitz, landing perfectly for that one. Gets a nice challenge. Noizee's making a lot of mistakes. That ball's going to bounce in off the pinch. And that will be 2-0 to Plitz. Beautiful work coming out for him. This will be the last game of the night, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, as I'm going to have some parents going to sleep behind me shortly. Can't yell as much as I'd like to, and so we'll just do some games. Try and see if I can climb ranks. We might play with Plitz, rank 2, see if I can get my Grand Champ back. And of course, don't forget that Rocket League update's coming out on the 8th for us Aussies. So get hypes for that. Plitz going for a nice half volley shot there. Noizeee, good save from him. Diary of a 12. Thanks, Steve. Good pop from Noizeee, but it's not hard enough, and Plitz will get an easy save. Plitz is going to turn this one around again. Noizeee just conceding 3 goals in this game, all to mistakes made in his defense. You've heard about it. What secret life do I have, Zero? Still can't get to Grand Champ. I made it to Grand Champ, then I deranked. Interesting kickoff from Plitz, and that has somehow worked. What is that kickoff? I don't know whether he meant this, but that has somehow worked perfectly. And what a goal coming out from Plitz. Plitz saying, LMFAO, what a kickoff in the chat. And what a kickoff that was. That was very strange. And he's made it work again for the second time. This kickoff strat, Noizeee hasn't worked it out. For the second time he's made it work. Noizeee, what are you doing, son? What is this madness? New kickoff meta being developed by Plitz right here. Let's see if he does it again. He tries it, but didn't get his delayed flip in the air. Noizeee now is going to be forced on defense once again. Reverse sweep from Plitz is looking very strong. The Abyss choke is looking good here for Noizeee. 6-0 now. We've got 3 minutes 30 left in the game. Noizeee, what are you doing? You've got me intrigued. Plitz, the chance for a reverse sweep here is very strong at the minute, the way Noizee's playing. Conceding so many goals from such little defensive mistakes. It's not looking good for him at all. Good shot from Noizeee though. Plitz again, beautiful backflip. Plitz should be able to send this one in. Noizee's all the way back in his net. Plitz should have stopped that on the goal line and just run down the clock. Chooses to put that one in anyway. He wants to demolish him. And we could be in for a very big scoreline here. Plitz not opting for the half flip, but makes it work anyway. I'm in platinum. Good old season 1 memes. Good kickoff from Noizeee. He's looking to Brazil himself. It'd be funny if Plitz makes him do it. Just a bit of banter, getting his head a little bit more. And a good challenge coming out from Noizeee. The ball's going to sail in. No, it's off the crossbar. Noizee's whipped it. Noizeee does this a lot of the time. He hits the ball on the full instead of waiting for it to bounce, and he cooks it off the crossbar. He just needs to hit it right as it bounces, and it'll pinch it in the net. But here we go. Misplay coming out from Plitz. Could be potentially for the Brazil. There we go. The Brazil has happened. I don't know what that Plitz... Not sure what Plitz was doing there. It was a poor challenge coming out from him. Easy Brazil, says Noizeee. And that it is indeed. Scoreline 7-1. And we still have over half the game to go. We've seen 8 goals being scored. 7 of them, of course, from Plitz. And another shot coming out from Noizeee. Plitz saying, whoa, I lagged. And I wonder if this is true. Does look a little bit interesting. He just floors it past the ball for no reason. I don't think Plitz would do something like that. So maybe the lag not working for him. Not working for him. La, 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 la. And that will be 7-2 now, the scoreline. Noizeee could make it 3-2, 3-7. And what a shot coming out from Noizeee. Plitz, I was just about to say what a save. He nearly got onto it, but a good kickoff from Noizeee. Gets the half volley nicely. Hits that one nice and hard. Doesn't quite reach the right hand side of the net, but putting it in the spot he did allowed Plitz to own goal that one. Nearly getting the save, but good work to Noizeee. He's on the comeback. Doesn't want to get reverse sweep. The pressure is on here. In front of 10,000 people on Twitch currently. Plitz is starting to choke now. And Noizeee was looking like he was choking, but starting to gain some ground. He's only 3 goals down. Plitz in the Twitch chat saying, kill myself. Can we play more than 10 seconds without scoring? Apparently not. Plitz has been given the space. It's a nice flick for him. Noizeee will save it. Nice fake coming out from Plitz, but Noizeee smarter than what Plitz thinks. Oh, a wiggle fake coming out for Noizeee. Isn't able to make it work. The shot is on from Plitz, and that one will be in the bottom of the net. Score is 8-4, 2 minutes 14 on the clock. And at this stage, it's looking like the reverse sweep could happen here. Did it ever occur to you, Steve, if you learn how to kick off, then you win more once? That is true. Once kickoffs are so important. As we're seeing here, they're either being one way or the other, and it's allowing for teams to get easy goals. But a misplay from Plitz out. Noizeee needs to put this in quick. He hasn't got a lot of time. Although he has 2 minutes, he's still got 3 more goals to get. So he wants to get this in as quick as he can, get it back. He can stall for time once he gets back this deficit of 3 goals. Good kickoff from Plitz. His kickoffs have been very strong, considering he's using the Dominus. Doing well to win against the Octane. The demo opportunity coming out from Plitz. He's made Noizeee jump. This should be a goal, and it will be. Top left-hand corner. Beautiful half volley from Plitz. That will be 9-5, the scoreline now. And, ladies and gentlemen, the reverse sweep dream is here. Of course, we had Noizeee winning 2-0 so far. Plitz won the last game, and he's looking like he's going to win this one too if he keeps up this level of play. Plitz choosing to drill back into his own half, makes Noizeee go back for his own boost. So now he's got the space. Will need to flick it over the top of him. He will, but sadly the ball will be wide of the net. He'll go for this shot, I believe. No, he's baiting it off the crossbar. Noizeee going up for it, isn't able to make contact with the ball, and a good shot coming out now for Plitz, but it's sadly a little bit too soft. Allows Noizeee to get a big clear onto that one. Plitz popping it up. Should be able to get into this one as well. Interesting shot choice for him. And the ball is pinched off Noizeee. And the ball will just roll in. 10-5. He's hit double digits. That looks very embarrassing for Noizeee at this stage. And a great shot coming out from Plitz. So he just gets that front flip onto it. Is able to roll over it. Really well done for him. 5 goals in a minute 20. It's going to be very hard for Noizeee considering the way he's played so far, but very possible still in 1v1s. Couple of good kickoffs from Noizeee and it will work. Plitz thought was going to look for the demo there on Noizeee. Would have been a little bit ambitious. And a beautiful bump coming out. Should have used his reverse camera or camera swivel. Could have tapped that one in slowly. Wasted down the clock a little bit more, but 6 goals in 59 seconds. A goal every 9.92 seconds is needed for Noizeee. It's going to be very hard for him. Good kick-off from Noizeee, wins it, but I'm falling asleep. But just wasn't able to get onto it, and Plitz got back in time. Plitz is being given a lot of space here by Noizeee. He's playing shadow defense on Noizeee, but a good dribble from Plitz. I switched off at the wrong time. And that will be the 12th goal for Plitz. Absolutely killing it. That will be 12-5. Plitz is going to take out this game. I think without a doubt we say that. Although with kickoffs like that from Noizeee, there's the potential that we could have seen him bring this one back. But 30 seconds, 7 goals. Very, very difficult unless you're getting kick-off goals almost every time. Plitz is just taking his time, sitting back. Noizeee doesn't have to overcommit too much. It's how Noizeee lost the third game. All Noizeee had to do was keep that one on the ground. He would have won. It would have been 3-0, but instead he's potentially costing himself the leaderboard points here. Beautiful work coming out from Plitz. 13-5 the scoreline now. And 21 seconds left on the clock. Pretty much all we have to do is follow Plitz here because he's doing all the work. Noizeee hasn't got a goal in a very long time, and Plitz winning the kickoff. He's holding his reverse camera. He's stalling for time here because Noizeee just waiting back. Noizee's finally going to come back, and Plitz should dribble this one in. He's going to let the time go down. Just lets the ball roll in. This is going to be a mere 12 kilometre an hour goal. Noizeee actually nearly took Plitz out there with his side spin on the side of his car. 14-5. This is a ridiculous scoreline. The highest one we've seen in these leaderboards so far. Of course, we saw Express get, I think, 12-1 on doubling. And they're trying to keep the ball up here. The ball will hit the ground. And the second game going to Plitz. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to a 5th game. Noizeee choking so hard. And it's not looking good for him at this stage, especially the way he's been playing these past 2 games. Getting absolutely destroyed by Plitz. Game 5 here. Close one. Close one! Plitz says in the chat. Waiting for Noizeee to ready up. Probably just taking a breather, looking at himself in the mirror. He's probably walked to the bathroom, looked at himself in the mirror and said, "What am I doing? I had the win in the bag, game 3, and I decided to go for some stupid aerial, which allowed Plitz to get the goal, then win it in overtime." And Noizeee saying he hasn't lost yet. Yes, he hasn't lost. It's 2 apiece. All 3-0 Steve if you want. Yes, it's going to be the last series of the night. It's 10:30. I might play a couple of games just to relax a little bit. We'll do some more tomorrow night. We'll try to start them earlier. So get your requests in, get talking with me, and we will plan a bunch of games for tomorrow night. Get as many done as we can. Get off this silly auto cam, which no one likes, including myself. Good challenge from Plitz, so he will win that one. All he needs to do is catch this perfectly. He's going to go for a redirect. It's a nice shot. Wasn't risky as well because he wasn't that high off the ground, just jumping up to get the right angle on his car. And Plitz has been given the space here. Good shot. It's high, it's over Noizeee, and it's in. Plitz, I think, has scored 9 goals in a row. Uncontested by any attacks that have been anywhere near as strong as what Plitz's have been. I'll probably play some 2s with Plitz. Because you have no other friends. Yeah, I'll probably play 2s with Plitz if he wants to play, we'll see. And oh my god, says Plitz, he missed a very easy 50-50 there. Gets the nice front flip onto that one. He doesn't have any boost to land on this. It's a good pop though. Noizeee can't quite steal the boost, and we'll get a nice clear off the backboard there. It's hard to follow Noizeee here. He's not really playing at his full potential. Sign me up. Exclamation mark leaderboards. All the information's there for you to sign up, so work it out. I don't want to do all the work here. I collect all the statistics and cast all of this, so that is my job. You can at least sign yourself up, Steve. Anyone else wants to sign up to exclamation mark leaderboard, the link is there. Plitz just trying to bait in Noizeee here. He's trying to roll this ball a little bit further forward on his car. He looks for the delayed flip and misses it. Noizeee isn't able to punish though. Didn't take his time. Decided to side flip when he didn't have the best shot. And that will mean now that Plitz is going to get back the ball. But Noizeee with a good challenge. He's going to need to land on top of this one. Will just get onto it with a ground pinch. I believe it was. We'll have a look here. I'm sure it'll slow down. Leaderboard, no S. There we go. Just landing on it in time. And that will be 1-1. Noizeee should have won this a long time ago. Should have mustied it. The musty flip. Absolutely awesome move. I'm sure we might see someone try and pull it out if they're smashing. Plitz should have tried one in the last game if he knows what it is. Of course, the musty flip introduced on Johnny Boy's stream. Invented by Kronovi himself. A very strange flip that seems to work, but Noizeee just going for a very ambitious play here. And Plitz is able to punish. Tries to go for a little wall double touch. Easy punish for Plitz, and there was no way that Noizeee was making that back. 2-1 the scoreline now. 3 minutes to go in this final game. And it's not looking good for Noizeee here. The morale would be very low at the moment for him, and having been able to win this 3-0 to now be 2-all tied in the series, Noizeee wouldn't be happy with himself at all. He's potentially about to lose his 3rd game in these leaderboards. Could have had up to 9 points so far. Instead, he's got 0. And if he keeps playing like this, he could have another 0. So we need to see him pull out all the stops here. Do the OP dribbles that we see him do in the 2v2s. And then he'll be very strong. And Days, I'll fix it up for you on the leaderboards. Papa Santa. That is Papa Nolski. You better dye your beard white, Nolski. Christmas jokes. Love it. And 2 minutes now on the clock. This game has been very slow. Only 3 goals being scored compared to the last game we saw. 13-5. I think think it might have been 14-5 actually. But Plitz just putting on a dominant performance. The Dominus was his main car on PS4. He changed to Octane when he moved to PC, I believe. And then he has changed again back to the Dominus for 1v1s. Normally plays with the Octane, so a bit strange. But it's working for him. A nice flick around for Noizeee. That's what we'd like to see from him. He's really good when he gets the ball on top of his roof. Plitz just before missing a very easy opportunity to score. He'd beat Noizeee. A nice shot coming out there. Noizeee with a nice save. Plitz with a good challenge. Didn't want to side flip into that one. He wanted to try and keep his car grounded and potentially get back onto that one. Plitz going for the demo. It works. If Noizeee spins on the other side or this side, it doesn't matter. Plitz will dribble that one in. It's 3-1. Minute 10 on the clock. Plitz is a minute 10 away from the reverse sweep dream after saying reverse sweep Kappa in the Twitch chat. This is going to be a story to tell. I want to know how much Noizeee is paying Plitz to throw here. How much Plitz is paying Noizeee? That's what I meant. And what a kickoff. He's picked up the boost. He's whiffed the shot, but should have put that one in. Wishing for a growth spurt for Christmas. Nah. Just dosh. Oh, what a pop coming out from Noizeee. This should be a goal. Beautiful pop from Noizeee there. 3-2 is the scoreline now. Plitz has had 2 opportunities to get 2 very easy goals after Noizeee has made a mistake, and first mistake that Plitz makes there, he gets punished for it. You want to beat a dragon for Christmas and you want to train it to sit and show you where you play Rocket League so I can enter in comps with it? That is... no, that's weird. We will see Plitz at a very awkward spot here now. He's going to need to hit this again, otherwise Noizeee will be able to punish. And Noizee's going to try and catch this one, roll it up the wall. He should have gone for the demo on Plitz. He had the time. Plitz probably would have seen it coming. Noizeee playing this so slow. He's only got 30 seconds to get a goal. He's just waiting for Plitz to make a mistake. It's all he has to do. Plitz will be able to go back for boost, but it's given a lot of space to Noizeee. Noizeee should have dribbled it at the net. He had so much space. And 14 seconds left. It's down his defensive end. A nice pump from Plitz. Plitz has got the ball control. It's a nice 50-50 for Noizeee. This might bounce back into the center frame. He's got the demo. Chance for him to tie this one up. Plitz will be able to get back in time. Nice save from Plitz. He's done the reverse sweep. Noizeee has choked. The reverse sweep has happened. I cannot believe that just happened. I thought it was going to be 3-0 Noizeee. He was looking so strong in those first 2 games. And Noizeee is left, and so he should. That was a very, very poor performance from Noizeee in those past 3 games. Should have taken these ones out. Tiltorino, says Plitz. And indeed that was. Game 5, screenshot save. Reverse sweep dream for Plitz. What an outstanding performance. And Mads is adding me. Yay.